Hey guys, it's Chris here from Chris's Creative Life, and I design workshops that help you create beautiful projects from start to finish with easy to follow guides. So as I was going live, I realized I'm actually on my Wi-Fi and I normally stream hardwired into my internet. So hopefully we don't have any blips or issues along the way. But look what showed up on my doorstep this weekend. So it is my January paper pumpkin. So I thought we would open it and take a look at the inside and create one set of the cards that are included in the kit. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Say hello as you jump on. We're going to open the box. Also, I have the little preview of the February paper pumpkin. So let me just add my desk in here and we will get started. We'll turn up one more light because, you know, it's like super dark in the winter apparently. So it was funny actually on the news. I thought, it was 2 days ago or something. They were talking about the sunset and how here, so in central, like I'm in central Canada, that on Friday of last week, the sunset finally made it past 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh my goodness. I need some more sunshine. Just so we all know, I am like a happy, sunny kind of person, not a gray and dreary kind of person. Okay, so first, let's open the box. So like I said, I took the plastic off and I checked what color the ink spot was so that I could get my big one. And I'll put this one away. But the ink spot for January is real red. Of course, there's some glue dots, our stamp set, and then our kit is in here. So this is like, I think it's called Hearts for You, January 2025. And what did they say? They said something about Galentine's. Create heartful cards for Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, and beyond. So it's 9 cards, 3 of each, 3 of 3 designs, 3 of each, 9 envelopes, heart-shaped pre-cut pieces and stickers, twine, heart gems, and our coordinating colors are Flirty Flamingo, Petal Pink, Real Red, and that's also the ink spot. So I also was going to show you this. So because we're starting right a new quarter, there's a new add-on die set, and it's very cute. Oh my goodness. Wait till you see these little hearts. They're so stinking cute. Like I said, guys, I did not open my box beforehand. I literally didn't see them, but they are... Okay, fingers work today. It is very cold, so it's no surprise my fingers don't work, but I'll just pull everything out of this little baggie. Oh my goodness. Look how stinking cute those are. So they're raised, they've got dimension to them, and they're little sparkly hearts. Okay, so now that I've like gotten super excited about the embellishment in there, we've got dimensionals. Then everything's shrink wrapped together so it doesn't get damaged, which I totally appreciate. So we've got some cards. So all the envelopes looks like are the same, but they're very pretty. Holy smokes. Who, like I said, who would not like to get a beautiful envelope in the mail like that, right? So there are 9 envelopes, and even the inside's red. They're not just not on the outside. And then there's a white spot for you to actually write your address on the colored envelope. So we have 3 striped card bases. Then we have all of our punch outs and stuff. Here we have 3 marbled, so it looks like watercolor card bases. And then, okay, this is going to be super hard to see, but there's like a little shadow of a heart, and that's the last 3 card bases. Okay, so before we start divvying stuff up, like I said, because this is a new quarter, there's a new coordinating die, and so it coordinates with the next 3 months. So January, February, and March. And you know, anything with a little B, I'm going to get no matter what. But this is super cute. This is like a ruffled heart. And then you would have, when you cut it out, right, you get the inside piece and the outside piece. Anything with scallops also I really like. So the die is actually called Spring is in the Air, and it's 166237, and so it's an add-on. If you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can add it on. This is the February one, and I just wanted to talk to you about it just for like 1 second, because right now, right, we're currently in the Paper Pumpkin, good morning, Gay, the Paper Pumpkin February subscription period. So that ran from January 10th to February 10th, January 11th, sorry, to February 10th. And it says, Hello Spring. And there's like a little graphic with like the seed envelope. And it says, plant seeds of happiness with these lovely garden inspired cards. So it's going to make 9 cards again, 3 of each, pre-cut pieces with bronze foil. That's going to be fun to see. Unique spring envelopes. So I'm assuming they're going to open like the seed pod, right? Or seed case envelope here. The coordinating colors are Basic Beige, Bubble Bath, Lemon Lime Twist, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, and the ink spot will be Petunia Pop. Like, that's a fun color combination, and very obviously spring, as it is called Hello Spring. And so this apparently right here, because it took the longest time looking at it, is apparently chives. So, right, like this is the little green, and then they've got like the little purple flower head that grows on top of them. So this you can add to any order. It doesn't have to be your Paper Pumpkin order, but it's like an add-on and a fun little thing, and it can extend the life of your Paper Pumpkin. And how stinking cute is that little bee? Just saying. So if you haven't actually noticed, okay, let me just see if I can find it really quickly. I think this is it. So you can see there that little bee in my watermark logo. So you can be assured I'm always going to get anything bee related. Okay. And I think I've told that story lots of times as to why, but when I got married, I did not take my husband's last name. I kept my maiden name, which is Robertson, Chris Robertson. Thus, my husband is Polish, and he has a crazy last name. And so my kids all through school were always known as like Hannah B and Max B. So, and that's where it came from. So, but I'm sure I've told that story lots of times. Okay, so let's get to putting our piles together. So I'm going to create one set of the cards. And I always like to do this, whether it's a kit or products, like new products that I've not seen before, or anything like that, because it gets you familiar with the product, right? And it can only help your creativity by kind of doing one that is exactly how it's designed to be done, and then kind of going on from there onto your own creative path. It just kind of gives you like a little step forward. Okay, so this base, the marbled one, is base 1, and then the hearts is the second one, and then the stripe which is my favorite, is the third one. So I'm just going to put the pieces in the pile. So this card goes here. And then I'm just putting all my other pieces back in my box. And we'll see how time elapses this month, if we'll come back and play with it for something different. So those can go in there. The extra bases can go in my paper pumpkin box. Okay, so this little label is for card number 1. And I love the fact that they always give you extra, just in case you make a little stamping boo-boo. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So these hearts, I think we need one of each of them for card number 2. Okay, and then these are stickers, and I think we need them for card number 1, so we're going to put them in that pile. Oh, and then these are super pretty, so they've got like gold foiling on them, but it's not like it's subtle. I don't know if that makes sense. It's not like crazy shiny. They're almost like buffed down a little bit. Okay, and then this goes with card number 1. Okay, so we'll push this aside. Okay, so, and then I keep this. This they've been putting in there, so it shows you what's on your stamp set. Oh, that's interesting. So this is not how we spell favorite here, but you're my favorite. Celebrate you, love you. Then there's a couple hearts and the little branch. You have my heart. So we in Canada are British spelling, but that's not what's in there. Okay, so then there's this piece. That's card number 1. And then we have some punch outs here. So it looks like I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these. And then let's figure out, okay, so this is for card number 2. And this is card number 3. Okay, and then I'm assuming these are going to get put over top of the little shadow pieces of the heart. Hearts that are like just kind of like printed on the base. Okay, but I'm not going to put my box very far away because you guys know I always typically forget something and we have to go digging back through the box. And from doing it both ways, right? So right now I'm just going to do one of each live, or like sitting and like doing all the number 1s and then all the number 2s and all the number 3s. Doing all the number 1s, all the number 2s, and then all the number 3s is far more efficient way to do it. This is not the most time efficient. But like I said, I need to play with it and decide if I can do something else fun with it, which I actually think it's got tons of potential, this kit. Okay. And then, okay. I'm just going to crack my dimensionals so they're a little easier to pull out. Okay, and then we need twine. So for card number 1, we need 20 inches. So 10, 20. And then card number 2, we need 8 inches. And nothing for card number 3, I don't think. But like I said, we're not going to put that too far away. Okay, so let's look at our directions. I'm going to stack my cards. Got out of the way. Here we go. Okay, so take that off. You are my favorite. Okay, and I just need a scratch piece of paper. Just because we are Stampin' Right with Real Red, so I want to make sure that we're going to make a good job here before I make a mess. Because Real Red is Real Red. Okay, so I think I punched these out. Okay. This, we're going to start here. So, Real Red. Holy smokes. You guys, I actually still might even turn on another light here. Well, that's a little bit better. Okay. So gentle, gentle. Ooh, nice. It's not like with Stampin' Up! Stamps and ink. It's not like with the old Close to My Heart ones where you have to go like twist, twist, tap, tap. It's more about being gentle because it's a different kind of ink pad, right? And their stamps are different, right? Just all the things are different. So sometimes it is hard for me to remember to be gentle. Still waiting for my box. Excited to play, Tara says. Yes, I was actually surprised that my box came on the weekend. So there we go. Okay, so now we have to do some stamping on this piece. So we need the heart here. And okay. Okay, so we're going to stamp in 3 spots here. Yes, the ink, I know that like some people are having a hard time with the transition, but I actually really quite like the ink pads because I think that I had a hard time before with the fine line between too hard and too soft. And I don't feel like I have that same issue. If anything, for sure, I go too hard sometimes, right? And that's just no good. So 1 second, let me just... There we go. Okay, and so down here, 2. And over here, 3. And of course, you guys, I did not remember to wet my stamp chamois, so I just want to wipe the edge off here because, like I said, we're talking about real red here. So, okay. Then we're going to tie our twine. And it is twine, like it's, I thought it was like, more like jute, but it's twine, like the Essentials twine. So, and I would say the 20 inches is more than enough. And you can kind of tie it anywhere because you're still going to be able to shift it around until you put the other things down, right? And I will play with that once I put it on the card. So we're going to put some dimensionals on here. I'm assuming our sentiment, oh yes it does. I'm assuming it needs dimensionals. See, now, you guys, where did I put them? Ah, here we go. Okay, so we're going to go under the twine and across. That way we can still shift the twine into the right spot once we put it on the base. Okay, and we will put dimensionals on here. I'm trying to keep the red off my fingers before we assemble the card. Okay, so we have our folded base. Okay. The red twine, it totally reminds me of like an old-fashioned parcel. Okay, so I'm going to decide where I want this. Kind of like right there, because I will trim this up once everything is on my card, but it's nice and attached. And so I'm just going to try and stay away from actually putting it right on top of my knot. So I can just move it over because this is about where we want that. And it's when I put the dimensionals and the title down, because of where they are, it's going to hold the twine in place. So I can still like make sure that they're even and trim them up. About like that. Okay, and then I think we need some of these pretty stickers. So we need one ring, and it's gonna go And like I said, so these are different. They're not like shiny. It's almost like a, see, look at me not paying attention and talking. They're very sticky. We'll say that too. Okay, so I should concentrate and then I'll talk about the stickers. So we're going to go about here. And it does not have to be exact. So they're like brushed almost. And then we need a little heart. And it's going right here. And then we need dimensionals on this heart. And then we're going to put on those stinking cute little embellishments. So we get 5 little hearts for this card. So, and it's just going to go right there. And then we can go a heart here and a heart here. And then we've got 3 for up here. Okay, so that is super cute. Look at all those fun hearts on there. And we hardly had to do anything. Okay, so let's move on to card number 2. And so this one, the sentiment becomes a combination of like those fun stickers and a stamped image. So here we go. And we need to put dimensionals on all of these. So I'm going to flip them over to the back side. This we're going to stamp on. And it actually even tells you where to put the dimensionals all the way down for all of these sets of hearts. So I know you're probably not going to be able to see them, but there's just a little faint shadow of the heart. And so I'm assuming that that's what we're going to put these over top of. And then from the side, you'll be able to see the little, and it's just like a little bit of a petal pink shadow. So all down the one side. And then they're kind of like alternate them. So right, there's 2 empty ones and then 3. And so it just kind of goes back and forth, right? So like this. Okay, and these 2 things go together. So we'll use our glue dots. I think this has potential for a super cute layout. So also, if you like read the description in the video, right, it says it's okay, that was super weird. I don't know if I pushed something by accident, but we had some sort of funny message about my cameras over top of me. So hopefully I'm still here. You know, you gotta love technology some days. Then this will get popped up on dimensionals, and I'm actually thinking I'm gonna move my keyboard slightly out of the way because I'm not sure if maybe I hit something by accident. Okay, and then we've got to get the little U. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so I can see I am still here, so that is a good thing. You gotta love when you get some sort of like automatic message come across your screen. That's never a fun feeling. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our hearts down, and I'm going to go from bottom to top. I just need to move this dimensional just a little bit. It's just okay, so those little marks are not for shadows. It's to show you where to put your hearts down. Is that ever smart? So you don't have to worry so much, right, about trying to get them straight. It's telling you, like, and then evenly spacing them, right? Smart. Interesting. I don't know that I ever would have thought of that. Right? You know how I always bring out my ruler and stuff to make things even and stuff? They're basically giving you like a cheat sheet underneath. So how fun would this be up the side of a layout as a border? Oh, so I was starting to say before that weird thing came up on my camera view that even though it's too late to order the January kit, if you become a Paper Pumpkin subscriber now, right, during this period, you can then order past kits. So if this was something that interested you, you could still order it, even though this kit isn't like the current month's kit. I know that's sometimes hard to kind of wrap your mind around. Okay, so we're going to do this and the love. Okay, so we know from the last one, this is very sticky. So I'm going to be kind of careful. But that's why I kind of put this here so that there we go. Almost had to like hold my breath there. I was just worried that it was going to plop itself down and then we wouldn't be able to move it, right? A little bow. And this one doesn't get any of the cute sparkly hearts. It just gets a little twine bow. That's okay. Okay, and we're going to do that with the glue dot. So about here. And I'm just going to push the twine onto my glue dot onto my twine. So there we go, card number 2, very cute, love that. And you can see how there's all that dimension there on that card. Okay, last one. So this is celebrating love. And that's the only stamp we need for this one. Okay. And these are our pieces. So let's stamp our sentiment. And I did just dip my finger. And I touched the banner, so we're going to flip it over. There we go. And this is then my reminder that I need to close up my ink now because we're finished inking and I don't need red ink on other pieces. Okay, so I can move this out of my way. And how pretty is that? I love that card base. So here we go. And I'm putting this on with dimensionals. I should always just double check that my card is actually opening the right way. Okay, so then you put this on with dimensionals, but we're actually gonna, they want to cut a few. So I'm just gonna actually use the little pieces in the middle for that. Or you could use, if you had them, mini dimensionals too, right? Okay. And this just sits over top. And then this goes on with glue dots. And this one does get some of those super duper cute hearts embellishment. So this goes down here. And then we're just going to put 3 little hearts around this one. All over on this side. There we go. There's the third card. And then one of these hearts goes on the envelope too for that one. So here we go. There are the 3 January cards, and they're really cute. And I do think, like I said, the kit has potential to be used on a scrapbooking page for sure also. So that's what I've got for you guys today. So let me know if you're gonna play with your January paper pumpkin soon. And I might have to think about doing something different with these, but they turned out really cute. So card number 1, card number 2, and then card number 3. All of those. And don't forget, if you're interested in the extra die, so it's called Spring. Spring is in the air, and it coordinates with January, February, and March. So that's what I've got for you guys today, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.